Our heart is the Kaaba. We have a Kaaba, but we must know also that our beloved Allah Almighty has also a Kaaba. We may think that our Kaaba is in Mecca. It is true. And we must know that Allah Almighty, He has also a Kaaba. And it is your heart. Our heart, it is His Kaaba. And that is the secret why the dervish is whirling. He's not whirling physically with the physical appearance. No. If you watch from distance the Holy Kaaba, you see in the unity of oneness, everyone becoming in a wide whirling around the heart, the Kaaba. And Allah Almighty has said by the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Qalbul Mu'min Baytul Rabb, that our heart is the house of Allah Almighty. This is the tawaf inside. La ilaha Hasbi Allah, Jallallah. Labbaik, Allahumma labbaik. Labbaik la sharika laka labbaik. Innal hamda wa ni'mata laka wal mulk. La sharika. Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik. Innal hamda wa ni'mata laka wal mulk. La sharika lak. Allah, 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 La ilaha illallah. may think that we may make a show, but it is not a show. It is a reality how Allah Almighty is looking to you. He's looking to us. And we are here for His love. And there is nothing more beautiful to surrender in the dhikr ad-durani, in the whirling dhikrullah.
Hasbi Allah Jallallah, ma fi qalbi illallah, Nur Muhammad sallallahu, Nur Muhammad sifatullah. La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah. Hasbi Allah Jallallah, Alhamdulillah, La ilaha illallah, Hasbi Allah Jallallah, ma fi qalbi illallah, Nur Muhammad sallallahu, La ilaha illallah, Hasbi Allah Jallallah.
We may sing, or we may play the guitar, or the flute, or we may hold our child in our hand. In which form you are making your steps, if it is held with the intention of love connection with Allah Almighty, everything what you touch will be blessed. The sound of the voice of a mother holding her child is divine. And in the same spirit, we may bring it in the instrument. In the same spirit, we may bring it in the voice.
Hasbi Allah Jallallah,
Thank you.
All right. Another hand for the Whirling Dervishes of Great Britain, please. You doing another song? You doing another one? Okay. You doing one more? Oh. Okay, let's give them another hand, please. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Hold on, man. We need a group huddle. Hold on a minute. Do you guys have one more? You finish? Hold on, man. Let's check. Okay. All right. Okay. That's beautiful. Give him another hand, please. It's beautiful because some of us were just sitting here like, that is beautiful. And then haters are like, somebody's going to fall. I'm only good for 2 spins. I don't know about you. Like right here and back. How you doing, sister? You doing good? That's cool. It's all right to talk. This is why we act like that. People say something to us, we act like it's a surprise. Good morning. What? Have a good day. Why did they say that to me? I got to be outgoing. See, now, for me, I'm from the United States. I understand 2 things. I understand 2 things about the United States. The United States is scared of black people and Muslims. I got the best of both worlds. See, and the funny part is, you know, there are people that will suffer physically just because they don't like you. I just seek them out. You don't like me? Here's a smile. Hey, if it gives you an ulcer, have a good day. That's the way I see it. And I think, you know, we have to be a little bit more broad because I love us, but sometimes in the idea of spreading information about this religion, we could be pretty rude. Have you ever been in one of those conversations? You're talking to somebody about the religions, the person's like, yeah, and somebody else wants to say something, and then those 2 get in a fight. You know, brother, and this dean is beautiful. My turn. This bean is beautiful. Shut up your stupid mouth. Lost another one. See, like for myself, I converted to the religion. I'm not going to lie. I didn't really convert to Islam. I got kicked out of Christianity. They were like, you're leaving? Good. We can make more. That's my thing, man. And I think, you know, is something going on with the lights or I have a tumor? What's going on? It's like it's dark. It's like mood lighting. When I'm happy, it's bright. When I'm sad, it's dark. That's cool. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to keep the show rolling because some of y'all don't know whether you want to laugh or go home and pay your taxes. I don't know. Some of y'all like, it's like you're going to laugh, but you got to check a hadith first. I don't know if I can laugh at the black man. I don't know. Did the prophet say you can laugh at a black man? I don't know. He's funny, but I'm confused. Huh? Which story, brother? Oh, see, that's my brother, Azar Usman. Y'all know Azar? He's going to be up here in a minute. But it's true, though. You know, when I came out of Christianity, it was hard, you know, because you didn't really know. My first brother I met after I took my Shahada, I don't know who he was. I just called him Brother Bidda. Because everything I did was Bidda. Hey, brother, you doing that comedy? Yes, sir. Bidda, 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 bidda. Bidda, 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 bidda. He said it till his teeth got white. Bidda, 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 bidda. You have your neighborhood friends that give you the wrong information. Hey, preach. Yo, I heard, son, you're a Muslim now. Hey, don't frown up. That Muslim thing's a good thing, and you know you got perks, right? Perks, that's what I'm talking about. You're a Muslim now. You know what that means, son? That means legally you can have 4 wives. People, I got married, I got 1 wife with 4 personalities. That's why it's funny, man. People are like, hey, don't you ever worry about terrorism? Dude, I've been married 3 years. I married an Indian woman. Look, it got quiet. Look at some of the guys. Doggone it. How'd that happen? No, for real, man. It happened, man. He married an Indian sister, man. Our wedding was funny because me and my family, we were on time. Our wedding invitation said the wedding will promptly start at 6:30. My wife showed up 8:45. Like nothing was wrong. He's walking in, hi. My father's in the back, he's all upset. Hey, finally, I'm glad you made it. Another 10 minutes, you'd have been in time for the divorce. What kind of people are these, son? My wife's mother doesn't speak English, but it's funny because you can always make out the conversation, even though I don't speak Urdu. Basically, you have to hold the phone about this far away. It's like, cut office. Look at some of the gentlemen in the back. I'm glad he didn't marry my daughter. Jesus. There's a lot of explaining to do. But we're going to keep things rolling. I want y'all to loosen up because I know tomorrow is like 7/7, and people are like, we're not having comedy tomorrow just because it's 7/7. So we're going to get all our smiles in on 7/6, 7/8, and 7/9, okay? I'm serious, man. We went through the same thing in the United States just recently. Had some guys down in Miami, Florida, supposedly hatching a plot. They were like all black. I'm like, something's wrong. Black people, we can't get off work to do terrorist activities. We need that money. It was funny though. Normally Muslims come out and go, we're not terrorists. They came out and said, they're not Muslim. They might as well have done the press conference like this. We heard there was some activity, some terrorist activity down in Miami. We just want to say, we don't know these niggers. Have a good day. Because the funny part is, we can't be conditional. We have to be to a situation where we stick together and we explain things. We always got 150. You ever been somewhere in a conversation, man, and somebody's talking, about the religion, and there's always that guy, he wants to add in to the conversation only if you're wrong? He's like a Muslim getting ready to do double dutch. That's a weak hadith. You ever heard that before? That's a weak hadith? I didn't know. I said, what are you doing, sir? Look at my little man with a balloon. You are the star. What's happening, bro? Can I have the balloon? Can you throw it up? You can't throw it up? All right, stay there. I was going to talk to you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep the show rolling. This gentleman, and this is important, he's from the United States. He's my brother. He's on Allah Make Me Funny. You guys know this already. He filmed a pilot here in the UK that's going to air. The name of the pilot is called Tabuki. It's going to be on channel E4. You should be able to catch it because there's only 4 channels here in the UK? And one of those is radio. Click. Ah. But as well, though, he's done a great amount in context of expanding the idea of Muslim entertainment and the idea of what Muslims are. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, my brother and soon to be yours, give him a warm round of applause, Mr. Azhar Usman.
Thank you. Keep it going for Preacher Moss. Oh, man. Got a band up here, all kind of musicians, Islam Expo, sweaty people. I am fat and hot. All right. It's quiet. Thank you very much. I should just leave. You guys would be so upset. You feeling all right? Everybody's so tense. Why is it so tense? A lot of tense. Tired. Who said that? Tired. Going to sleep. I'd rather have a nap and listen to you. Bloody American. I love coming to Europe, I gotta be honest. In America, I get used to people hating me for being a Muslim, so sometimes it's kind of nice to be hated just for being an American. That's right. Silly Europeans. They figured me out. They were like, wait just a bloody minute. You're bloody American, aren't you? And me, I'm proud of where I'm from. Psh, Canadian. I'm getting ready to go to Denmark tomorrow. Yeah, I was scared to come here. That's right, after the cartoon controversy. The cartoon controversy. I never thought in my life I'd see the words cartoon and controversy that close together. One guy laughed. That joke is like, that's the resident cartoonist right there. He's appreciated the humor of that. It's weird, isn't it? Kind of strange. I was watching it. The whole thing got out of control. It's kind of strange. Think about what happened. Okay, there was some Danish cartoonists put out some very insulting, offensive cartoons. No doubt about it. Okay? What surprised me and shocked me was how many Europeans and Americans couldn't understand why Muslims didn't think it was funny. You know, like, come on, you bloody Muslim. It's just a joke. Come on. Here, let me put another grenade down your throat. Come on. It's funny. It's just a joke, you bloody Muslim. The only thing that was more shocking in terms of ignorance was the way some Muslims responded. Right? Did you see these people? I was watching the TV. I'm like, wait a second. These people have a point. They want to make a statement. They want to show the world Islam is not a religion of terrorism. Muslims are not violent people. And there's no better way to make that point than to burn down an embassy or a KFC in Pakistan. They had a point. They were telling the world, we're going to show you by having some riots, kill a few people, show the world that Islam means peace. You don't believe me? I'll kill you. It's ridiculous, man. It's crazy though, right? And I got to tell you, I mean, I'm here to make you guys laugh on the eve of you know what. That's a hard job. It's supposed to be promoting dialogue and understanding. The question is, between whom? Do we have some Muslims here tonight? Make some noise. Muslims, make some noise. Do we have any non-Muslims here? We are promoting dialogue with you and your family, sir. Thank you for coming tonight. We're happy to know that £1 million was spent to bring about dialogue and understanding with you and your family. That's what I call an efficiently run organization. I'm just kidding, relax. All the haters are here like, yeah, down with the expo. I just came for the jokes. No, but it's true. It's such a strange world we live in, right? Because there's so much profiling. There's so much racism. There's so much xenophobia right now, right? Am I right? You guys agree with me? How many people agree that we get a raw deal in the media? We get profiled in the media. Come on. How many people agree? Round of applause. Yeah. Okay. The people who get it the worst in our community, okay? The Iranians. Any Iranians here tonight? I'm surprised you responded. No, seriously, because most Iranians, they don't want to be called Iranian. They want to be called Persian. She's like, no, I want to be Iranian. Yeah, so come on stage. Salam. They don't want to be called Iranian. They want to be called Persian. Because Persian is associated with nice things like cats and rugs and not nuclear bombs. But the Iranians, they get it the worst, am I right? Because they never show a normal Iranian person on TV. Whenever they show Iranians, they're always in a big group protesting. And these people don't have jobs, they don't have families, they just protest. Okay? And they don't like America. Because they always have a big sign, death to America, which is not even grammatically correct. What is that, death to America? I've never been so angry at somebody. Death to you. Death to me, death to you. Death to Smoochie. And they always spell America with a K. What are they trying to tell us? Like, these people are unemployed. They're not familiar with the rules of English grammar. They don't even have spell check. These people don't have Microsoft Word. That's the message over there, man. I know we got a lot of diverse people here. We got some Malaysians here tonight? Malaysian people. All right. You speak Malay? You speak Malay? How do you say thank you in Malay? Terima kasih. Do you hear that? Terima kasih. In Urdu, that sounds like your mama's gassy. It's kind of offensive, you know. I went to Malaysia and bought something at Terima kasih. I was like, what? What did you say about my mama? And then he told me it was thank you. I said, oh, you're welcome. Your mother's gassy too. Any Turks here? Turkish people? Turks, come on. No Turks, one Turk. The only people that have really appreciated the dancing. The whirling dervishes. Anybody been to Turkey? Yeah, okay. I tell you, I went to Turkey. I went to Konya. That's the hometown of Maulana Rumi, rahmatullahi alayh. Right? Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi. And the whirling dervishes and the Sufi order that it spawned is based on the teachings of Maulana Rumi. Did you know that? Yeah? Now here's the cool thing about Konya. If you go there, everything is based on the Maulana, isn't it? Right? Maulana, 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 everything. They have named everything in the whole town after the Maulana, which is cool because they're trying to honor him. But some of the things are kind of strange. You start walking down the street from the mosque like, Maulana rugs. Like, oh, okay, maybe Maulana liked to sit on these rugs, you know. Maulana candles. Like, oh, wow. Maulana must have liked some candles, you know. Then they get increasingly strange. Like, Maulana auto repair. Like, Maulana heating and air conditioning. What? Doesn't sound right. The Turks. I love the Turkish people, but they're very obsessed about the Turk. Right? Everything in Turkey is Turkish. Turkcell. Turka-Cola. Turkey chips. We get it. You're Turkish. Okay. You like Turkey. I still can't believe there's a country called Turkey. It's kind of funny when you think about it. Can you imagine if you were leader of a country and you waged a war against Turkey and you lost? It's totally embarrassing. You lost to Turkey. You can't even defeat Turkey. You want to fight a chicken? I love Turkey. I'm just kidding. I'm originally from South Asia. Any South Asian here? I know you are. I can smell you. Don't get angry at me like I'm the one that caused it to happen. It's true, though. That's what they say about us. When we're not around South Asia, when we're not around, those people smell. What happened here, man? It's just, like, this guy stinks. Literally and figuratively. That was a smart joke. Come on. One girl got it. Like, yeah, it's a linguistic joke. Thank you. It's true, though. That's what they say about it. When we're not around, those people smell. Those people stink. That's what they say about us. Don't get angry, okay? I'll explain why they say it. The reason people say it about us, because it's true. We do smell. We eat so much masala. It comes down on our sweat. That's why we don't even call it sweat. We call it pasina. It even sounds gross, right? Pasina. I guess it could be a name of a cologne. Pasina from Calvin Klein. What is that you're wearing? Pasina. I love my people. I love my South Asian people. I got to tell you, my favorite category of Asian person, Desi auntie. You got some Desi aunties here? Yeah? I saw them coming in. They're always real quiet, but they're real cool, man. Desi aunties, I love them. They're special. Let me tell you why. They can do a certain type of magic That's right. Desi aunties, Asian aunties, can have a half-hour phone conversation consisting of nothing but 3 words. Ji, ha, and acha. Maybe some of you have witnessed this miraculous feat. It's incredible, right? The phone is Assalamualaikum. Ji. 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 Ji ha, ha ji, ha ji, ha ji, ha ji, ha 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 ha. Ji ha. Acha. Ji acha. Acha ji, acha. Ha ji, ha, acha. Acha. Ha. Acha. Ji. Ha. Acha ji, ha ji, acha ji, ha ji, ha, acha, ha ji, ha. Khuda Hafiz. What was that? And the weird thing would be if the other person was doing the same thing. Ji, ha, acha, acha, ji, ha, ji, ha, acha. And all I'm saying is, thank God somewhere there is a government translator whose job it is to translate that wiretap phone call. Some poor white guy working for the FBI, he's got an earpiece. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Khuda Hafiz. Boss, we got Al Qaeda right here. Way too many yeses for one conversation. Government is doing some interesting things. I'm from America, man. UK government's bad enough, okay? But I'm from America. Government's going crazy. Did you guys hear about this? Right after 9/11, it was reported in the media, American mosques have been getting monitored for radiation. You guys didn't hear about this? It's true. I'm not making this up. American mosques have been getting monitored for radiation. Muslims were upset. Civil rights groups outraged. This is discrimination. Profiling. Personally, I was kind of happy about it. I thought maybe something would finally get done about the mosque bathroom. Because I have seen some dirty bombs. That joke is kind of gross. Sorry about that. But it's true. Why is the mosque bathroom the filthiest place on earth? You walk in there to make wudu. Only problem is when you walk in, it breaks your wudu. Every Friday in every mosque in the world, people insist on showing up at the mosque to perform ghusl in the sink. You guys know what I'm talking about? There's water everywhere, you know. You gotta know how to swim. You know. You're gonna make wudu, you know how to swim? Good luck. Good luck to you, brother. The mosque bathroom. And I gotta tell you, I came to this hall, Alexandra Palace. I wasn't sure, you know, if I made it into the right place. I came in kind of a back way. I had to go over to the restroom. I went there. I figured out it was in the right place. And I saw a lot of these on the floor. That's a familiar sight. I can't tell you, I felt right at home at Alexandra Palace. Because let's be honest, people. Can we be honest? Hey, Islam Expo, can we be honest? The watering can, also known in common parlance as the lota, has caused some very awkward moments for Muslims living in the West. Am I right? Somebody was clapping for that. Yes, it's awkward, yes. It's true, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Right, you have some non-Muslim friends. Yeah, that's right. That kid was like, I hate the lota. He was trying to pop that balloon. And when it does, he's going to cry. Almost there, buddy. He's just doing his job being a kid. I got kids, believe it or not. Thank you very much for acknowledging that fact. No, I'm faking now. You don't care. But I know it's true. I was shocked too when I found out I was having children. I agree with you. People like me should not be allowed to reproduce. But nonetheless, I have done it. I have 2 children. I have 2 boys. When my older son, when he was 2, he was like, that kid, he couldn't talk. He'd get very frustrated. He'd go, ee, ee. I found it to be a very effective strategy. I started wondering what happens in life that makes us stop behaving this way. Sometimes I like to do that. You know, you get pulled over by the police, right? License and registration, please. E! E! Monday morning, your wife's trying to wake you. Wake up, you gotta go to work, wake up. E! That kid is doing it now. I taught him a bad thing. Oh, what was I talking about before that? What? The lota. That guy was hoping I forgot. I'll never forget the lota. It has caused some very awkward moments, okay, for Muslims living in the West, right? You got some non-Muslim friends coming over to your house. Maybe it's your boss. He goes to use the bathroom. The whole time you're scared. I forgot to hide it. Ah! I told you to put it under the sink. Ah! Maybe he won't ask. Maybe he won't say anything. Excuse me, just a minute, Abdul. Just want to ask you a quick question. Your bathroom is absolutely spotless. Your house is gorgeous. I just want to know, do you water a lot of plants in there? Why exactly is there an empty 3-liter Pepsi bottle in the bathroom? What kind of party is this? Our minds have redefined the use of that household product. Did you show up at your non-Muslim friend's house? You see that thing in the living room, right? Freaks you out. What's wrong with you, man? Why are you watering your plants with a lota? That is cruel and unusual. I'll tell you who I feel sorry for. I feel sorry for people who rent hotel rooms after Muslims have been there. And then they make coffee. Astaghfirullah. I got 3 words for you. Disgusting. You have crossed all bounds of civility when you have fallen down to the coffee pot lota. That is some kind of health code violation right there. The next morning, the husband wakes up. Wow, this coffee is delicious. What is in here? You don't want to know, pal. You don't want to know. You guys are so grossed out because you've all done it. I know you. I know you. Battamiz. All the bad words in Urdu start with the letter B. You guys know that? Battamiz, Besharam, Beher, Behude, Bewakuf. And some other ones I can't say. Love the Asian people, love my Asian people. I gotta be honest with you, I know that a lot of you are Bollywood fans. I have some Bollywood fans here. Yeah, they're all gonna pretend like they're all pious today. Astaghfirullah, brother. I'm at the Islam Expo. Not gonna reveal my crush on Shah Rukh Khan here. You phonies. That's the thing about our community, man. We're all about public morality and private hypocrisy. That's right. One guy agreed with that. The rest are all trying to do public morality right now. They're going to go home and laugh at that joke. That was hilarious. I didn't laugh, though. I said, astaghfirullah. In public. Public morality and private hypocrisy, man. That's a problem in our community. It's true. If you guys notice this, it's gotten so bad, we've created a social dysfunction. Because men and women in our community don't know how to relate to each other. Right? When the same guy, right? I'm just going to make up a name. Let's call him Dr. Khan. That's for me. Can I have that phone, please? I'm serious, for me. I asked him to call me on the phone. She's so embarrassed right now. She's about to stab this kid. Leave him alone. It's not his fault. That's like my mom would do that to me. I didn't do anything. But I was just standing here. Oh, man, my mom, I have so many funny stories about my mom. Let me tell you this one, okay? My mom used to take me shopping when I was a little kid, okay? Desi Muslim women going shopping cannot be stopped. I'm not talking about buying anything. I'm talking about returning. Unbelievable. Returning skills are unbelievable. She would take me to shops, okay? Like, you guys have Walmart over here? You don't have Walmart? You have Walmart? Not yet? Yeah? You don't have Walmart? You do have Walmart. You have what? Who what? Asda. People have confused my name for that before, right? White people see my name. Asda. Azra, Oscar. Can I just call you Oz? No. How about if I switch it around? Like, guy's name is John. Like, you don't mind if I call you Yahya? Is that okay? Mikhail? That was Mike. My mom would take me to Asda. No, she didn't. Totally lying right now. She would take me to a store much like Asda when I was a little kid, right? We go up to the counter. No matter what the policy, they'd have a clear policy on the wall, right? Maximum 30-day return policy with a receipt. It's been like 2 years, no receipt. Probably used it a couple times. And somehow she would, let me talk to your manager. That's the Daisy auntie. I'm gonna push you. That's it. Let me talk to your manager. Manager will show up, say the same thing. Now here's the big mystery. I told you, Daisy aunties can do magic, right? Suddenly, she would start speaking Urdu. Acha, tera baap dada ka dukaan hai kya? I was a little kid, I'll be like, this white guy has no idea what you're saying. But somehow she would do it. She would return it. It's amazing. Asian parents do this, right? Or the bilingual parents do this. They start talking about other people in front of them in a different language, right? My mom started doing that one time in front of a Chinese guy. Totally backfired because he spoke Urdu. He turned around and he goes, "Arey, aapne kya bola?" I never saw a sari flap that fast in the wind as she ran away. Oh, man, what else was I telling you about? Let me tell you about my dad. I told you about my mom. My dad is really funny. Like, he's like a funny, very, very funny guy, okay? Not because he tries to be funny, but because he's a typical Indo-Pakistani father. He can never be wrong. You guys have these kind of fathers, you know what I'm talking about? No matter what happens, it's never his fault. Never, right? So this is a true story. My dad is a veterinarian. I was at his animal clinic one time. This guy called. He was a regular client of his. Right? He called. He was crying. He was crying on the phone like that kid. Oh, all the kids are crying suddenly. He's going, ee. So this guy called my dad, right? Phone rings. He goes, hello? The guy's crying. Dad, you gotta help me. You gotta help me. What's the problem? It's my dog. He bit me. My dad's first question, is the dog okay? And then the guy says, hold on, let me check. The dog's okay. My dad says, so why are you calling me? Technically, he's totally right. Why you gotta kick a man when he's down? You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, intercultural, that's the thing. Our whole experience living in America, even in the UK, I've noticed more so now than ever, right? It's about this multicultural experience, true pluralism. And I got to be honest, I love belonging to the West in that sense because you can see the beauty of pluralism and multiculturalism. Every once in a while, you really see the beauty of it. I'll give you a perfect example. I was in Chicago, my hometown. I had to get some ice. Don't ask me why. My wife sent me on an errand. Yeah. So I went out to purchase ice. I want you to think about how ridiculous that sounds for a minute. Spending money to buy ice. But I went to buy ice, and I was at a gas station. We call it, petrol. Petrol station. Went inside, okay, they sell ice. For some reason in America, they sell ice at petrol stations. Don't ask me why. Gluttonous people. That's right. Went inside. Okay. There was this Pakistani guy behind the counter. This poor guy, he didn't speak a word of English. They looked like they literally flew him into there and drove him from the airport to the gas station. He was behind the counter. Somehow they taught him a few things. He knew somehow he made it happen. There was a Mexican guy in front of me. Mexican guy and the Pakistani guy. I don't know how that happened. Did their business. It's my turn. As I'm about to go up, this Russian lady walks in. I put it wrong, yes. I don't want the super unleaded. I want to put it wrong, yes. I'm sorry, I don't want it. I don't want the regular. I want the regular unleaded. I put the super unleaded. I put it wrong, yes. She's about to lose her mind. Pakistani guy steps in. Okay. You do one thing. You do one thing. Okay. You do one thing. You know the nozzle? You know nozzle? Do you know the nozzle? You know nozzle? Nozzle, you know the nozzle? Put it in the nozzle. You put it in the nozzle, then I put. Did you hear what I said? I put it on, yes, I put it on. Okay, you do one thing. You know the nozzle? Nozzle. Put it in the nozzle. You put it in the nozzle, then I put. And she goes, thank you. And I was like, wow. I love America. That was my little story on multiculturalism, living in the United States of America. But it's not all rosy. It's not all a rosy picture. In the United States, right now, as you all know, there's a lot of profiling going on. A guy like me walks down the street, people can't help it. They start hearing all the sounds and all the images, right? Terrorism, Iraq War, Saddam, Osama, Taliban, 9/11, 7/7. He's a terrorist. I'm like, yo, man, I just wanted some ice. But that's when people start thinking all this racial profiling, discrimination. I don't blame them. I blame the media because they've been brainwashed. Think about it. Who's the funniest Indian Pakistani guy on TV? Apu. He's a cartoon. His voice is done by a white guy. That's how pathetic Hollywood is. But it's true, there's so much profiling. And let me tell you this, people. Saddam, preacher was talking about it. Saddam is back on the news, right? Because he's on trial. Saddam Hussein on trial. Saddam on trial. His defense lawyers were mysteriously disappearing. I just thought the whole idea of Saddam on trial was kind of funny. I mean, I'm just hoping he loses the trial. Otherwise, it's going to be very awkward. Can you guys imagine this? We find Saddam Hussein not guilty. Saddam, back to work, man. That whole destroying your country thing, my bad. That might have been a mistake. But it's true, man. Oh, thank you. Anti-war people. Make some noise, anti-war. Make some noise. Yeah, the whole war to me from the very beginning was a bad idea, you know. So many mistakes were made, so many lies were told. You guys all remember the famous speech? Colin Powell went to the UN, right? He reported to the world, and we have evidence and intelligence that Saddam Hussein tried to purchase enriched uranium from Niger. Question, why was no one concerned that there was enriched uranium in Niger? That didn't bother anybody? But Bush is just like, oh, that's okay. That's just a bunch of Africans, you know. That country is named after a racial slur. Bush. One person got the joke. She's like, oh, I get it. It's terrible, terrible joke. Finally, people, I want to leave you with a final thought. I know a lot of you will follow the World Cup. How about a round of applause? The World Cup, yeah, okay, whatever. This is where I become a belligerent American because I still call it soccer. And I have a microphone. You guys like football?